Hello and welcome to Mahjong. Yes, it's been quite a while since I've done a video on this, and in fact, you can see the graphical interface is much improved. Actually, I don't need that at all, so I'll get rid of that. Right, so Mahjong, the game of confusion to anybody who doesn't understand how to play Mahjong. Yeah, that's the best way I can describe it. So it's a two-hand game. We're playing against all three of these people, and our starting hand is
Northwind.
Meh. I think meh is probably the best description of this starting hand. It's got potential. We can go, depending on what we draw, we can get into places, but it's not a
Four
brilliant
bamboos.
opener. And they've had additional graphical updates since last time, because now we've got a
Green
waiting
dragon.
timer on the actual tile itself. So we draw that. We get rid of the green dragon at this
Green
stage.
dragon.
Because we know that's safe from the last discard.
Nine
and that's
bamboos.
a helpful draw. The good thing, of course, about having a bad starting hand is that there are more tiles which give you a helpful draw. So my strategy,
Six
as
bamboos.
those of you who've watched my previous videos, hi if you are, I'm amazed you're watching another one now.
West wind.
No, my strategy is
East
fairly
wind.
conservative. I like to play defensive a lot more than I like to play aggressive. At the moment,
Eight
we
dots.
are looking towards a potential Itsu. We're only 2 away from that. And if we can get that concealed, then we can start calling on the 7-8, or we can do something
Four
here.
bamboos.
Longer term, if we were very, very lucky, we could turn this into a Hon or Chin Itsu.
Nine
although I did
bamboos.
just get rid of 2 bonus tiles. I'm going to pass that for now, because you don't have anything worth bothering with. I'm going to toss the white dragon as well.
White
'cause
dragon.
It's early enough to do so. Somebody could call on that. They have decided not to, though. But somebody does have a pair of
West
white
wind.
dragons. Or a triple of white dragons is also possible, because he might have decided not to Kong it, which is a sensible tactic early game.
7 dots.
You tend to only... I'm very much an advocate of you only Kong if it's concealed, or if you're
Green
in a
dragon.
Tempai state, and even if... Oh, that's a nice draw. We got a
6
pair sorted
dots.
out there. So we can discard the 9 for that. If we get the 6 next...
East wind.
Yeah, we're looking close here. 7, 8, 9, 9, over the top. It's...
6 dots.
This is looking workable from here.
6
Having a quick
bamboos.
look at what we're actually dealing with the other people. I'd like to draw that, not conceal that.
2 dots.
So across the table from me is probably looking at a character Hon or Chinitsu. Person to my right,
Northwind.
possibly similar, although maybe not. He's probably
5 characters.
he's probably Tanyo looking at his hand actually, and these discards thus far.
Southwind.
It's a bit too early to call what you're after, and I got the 6 as well.
4 bamboos.
Okay, so I'm now 1 away. If I draw the free character
6
or
bamboos.
the 6-9 weight here,
9 characters.
discard the 9. I'm not going to call that because that gets me away from my Itsu.
West wind.
And the good thing is I can now call
West wind.
his draw there, and it will devalue the hand slightly. It'd then be Itsu Wandora. But
3 bamboos. 7 characters.
risky tile against you. Very risky tile against you, actually.
Green dragon.
Yeah, 5's risky. I'm assuming he's
9
Tanyo, so I'm
characters.
assuming the
1
9's going to be
bamboo.
safe, and it's
5
still
bamboos.
technically within what
6
I want to play here.
bamboos. Chow. 5
Not
dots.
not a good
8
play.
characters.
Not a good
East
play
wind.
at all. So now I'm free character for an Itsu
1 bamboo.
Wandora. But I will
South
bail
wind.
if
3 characters.
Ron.
Mahjong.
Itsu Dora 1. Not a very valuable hand, but it was enough against the Reach, and I get his Reach stick as well, so 2,000 points plus his 1,000 deposit. And I win the first hand, which gives me a minor lead in there. I've actually now gone to the traditional scoring as well, which I hadn't realised they'd done. Because normally it was that you start at all zeros, and then it's basically plus and minus from that, so that's something I approve of. We're now back to traditional scoring. Yeah, looking at this hand, we've got a potential 1, 2, 3 or 2, 3, 4
7
Sanshku.
characters.
Other than that, we're not looking too much towards
North Wind.
anything other than maybe Pinfu.
Red Dragon.
Certainly not. We got
South Wind.
we got 4 terminals are on us in
7
hand, so we could turn
characters.
it to Tanyo as well, but I'll just see how this develops. It's got a few
West Wind.
ways this can go, and it's certainly a nicer starting hand than a love. I hate
Red
doing that.
Dragon.
It happens to the best of players, but it's still not a
East
good thing.
Wind.
I could have
7
kept that
bamboos.
I couldn't have kept that really because it wouldn't have necessarily been a safe tile. Playing one after the other is probably safe. Unless somebody happens
1
to finish up
bamboo.
their pair in the last turn.
Green
Right,
Dragon.
so that's helping our 1, 2, 3 Sanshku potentially, and also our 2, 3, 4
Green
Sanshku
Dragon.
if that
6
turns
dots.
up. So, Sanshku, by the way, 3
9
colour straight is
dots.
what I mean by that. I know I switched terminologies all over the place, but
9 dots.
stick with that for now.
2 bamboos.
I can declare a pong. I'm not going to, though, because that's not going to help me
1 character.
get a legal hand. I'm never a fan of
9
an open
bamboos.
Sanshku unless I am really on it. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm
6
going to save the
bamboos.
white dragon for now until I get some indication it's safe.
6 characters.
Because it's now late enough that it's going to
4
help somebody
characters.
potentially get to Tenpai or a ready state.
9 characters. 8 dots.
Somebody can call that, which is it's a bit of
7
a
characters.
cheat really when you know somebody could call
Green
that.
Dragon.
I suppose playing at a table, you would see somebody who's paid an interest to a tile you've discarded, I guess.
8 characters.
But I don't know. Now that helps with the 2, 3,
White
4
dragon.
Sanshku if I can get there. And yeah, I decided to toss the white dragon there. It was risky, but that helps the hand
5
out
dots.
quite a bit. Yeah, don't like that. So looking at his hand, it's probably
1 bamboo.
Pinfu, possibly Tanyo, but we know that one's safe at the very least
Green
to start
Dragon.
with. So I'm going to
5
discard that.
dots.
It's still allowing us to progress onto our 2, 3, 4.
1 dot.
That gives us 2 more safe discards, so I'm going to take those.
2 characters. Mahjong.
Okay, so he wins back. That was a nicer hand than what I got. Where's the details? Come on, where was that? Riichi, Pinfu, Dora, Uradora. Oh, he got entirely on the Doras, actually. He's guessed for... I thought it might be Tanyo as well in there, but hey. That's fine. He now takes the lead on that.
9 characters.
Okay, Dora Dragon I've
White
got. So I'm going
Dragon.
to keep the Dora Dragon.
East Wind. North Wind.
Yeah, people have commented that I always get rid of my dragons early. It's purely a safety measure. You do not want to hold single dragon tiles
White
in your
dragon.
hand unless you can use them later, because otherwise
9
it's just a
characters.
tile you cannot discard. And keeping them beyond the 4th turn
2
is
characters.
always especially
Green
risky, because
dragon.
at that stage, beyond turn 4, you're committed to either taking it or getting rid of it at a risky point.
West Wind.
I'll get rid of
1
the character
character.
tiles because they're the most disconnected ones I've got at the moment.
7 bamboos.
So I've
8
already,
bamboos.
even before this, because it's a Dora Dragon as well, I do not want to give somebody a Mungan hand, which is
South
the
Wind.
triple of the dragons, with obviously the dragon
4
bonus as well,
characters.
taking it up to 4 Han. That would be a rather
7
undesirable
bamboos.
thing to give to
3
somebody
bamboos.
else, especially if it was for the win. And especially if it was to the dealer. That's 12,000 points gone in a direct trade.
Green Dragon.
I don't have that much of a safety measure there.
South
Now, I am
Wind.
Southwind, but it's the 5th turn. One of them's already gone. There's no point in holding on to the single South, even though it's a
8
bonus tile for
characters.
me.
4 bamboos.
Hand's actually not too far away from ready at this stage.
6 bamboos.
Yep, no business of ours. Getting rid of you as well.
6 characters.
So let's have a quick review of the board then. You've mostly been getting rid of
4 bamboos. 7 characters.
terminals, so he's possibly bonus hand.
6
and
bamboos.
maybe looking at Chanza. It's possible. I don't think he is, but it's possible. Alright, let's get rid of you.
1 bamboo.
Because that now gives us a
North
nice
wind.
two-ended weight there.
9 bamboos.
Didn't actually accelerate the hand any, but it does make it now a nice set of tiles to wait on.
5 bamboos.
No. East wind. There's been one of those gone. I'll get rid of that.
East wind.
Still no
Green
red dragons.
dragon.
I would love to see a red dragon discarded in the
West
next few
wind.
turns.
1 character.
That's helpful.
6 dots.
Right, one way. One away from a Pinfu hand here. I'd love to get a 2 or a 4. Oh, actually, no. I'd like to get
Red
a 4.
dragon.
If I get a 2, that means I'm
5
technically
dots.
then... On the plus side, that's a Dora Dragon that's gone there. So I've got a safe tile for the first one. But he was just the turn ahead
1
of me on
bamboo.
2.
Red dragon. 8 characters. 1 character.
Alright, 2 souths are gone, so this next south is safe.
8 bamboos.
I can call on that, and I now have another safe tile if I
South
need it.
wind. Red dragon. 6 dots. Mahjong.
And he's dealt in again. It's a smaller hand this time. I always like seeing the details of it. So that was actually quite a bad hand there. It was reach only, really. He got lucky on the Uradura, but it now means that I'm dealer. So this is my time to shine here. I get 1.5 times the points award. Let's have something nice and quick, please. This does not look nice and quick. That does not look good at all, actually. Oh dear. I'm gonna keep the dragons
9
for a
characters.
turn longer than I would normally consider doing so, because if I draw a second dragon, that
West
gives me
wind.
a quick
West wind.
draw here. I love you want quick hands as the dealer,
1 character.
because if somebody self draws the win, they
White
take more
dragon.
points off of you. So you almost always, as dealer,
White
have to be
dragon.
more aggressive.
6 characters.
The problem is, though, I don't have a quick way of getting to Tempai with
White
this one.
dragon. Green dragon.
That's not helping either. So I've got two more
Red
two more
dragon.
excess
9
tiles to really get
characters.
rid of. Then I've got this as an excess tile, and I need to draw a lot of nice stuff really quickly.
Green dragon.
Stay in this game, really.
West wind. South wind.
So South's
1
gone
dot.
and is safe from South, so that's fine.
1 character. South wind.
Okay, how are we looking then here? It's not looking
6
great.
characters.
There's nothing I'm looking
7
at that's
characters.
an easy Yahoo to go for. So I might be going reach only with this one, even if, I don't know, reach 1
3
Dora.
dots.
Possibly 2 Dora if I can get the 4 into my hand somehow. I'm not going to call that because there's no... Oh, nice.
8 dots.
I always love it when you have the option to call, you know you shouldn't, and then you just draw the tile that you would have collected anyway. That's
6
nice.
bamboos.
So that's one of the trickier
6
tiles
dots.
that's dealt with. The 7 and the 4 are the next 2 that are going to be awkward to fill in the hand, and I might have to get rid of one of these pairs. Of course, if I can get rid of the 9s, and if I draw a 4
4
later, to get rid of
bamboos.
the 1. Let's get rid of you.
3 characters.
Because I can still wait on the 5-6 here, so that gives me the pair of 8s
1
there.
bamboo. South
I'm
wind.
technically... Oh, he got a disconnecting person over there. But I'm going to have to get rid of one of these pairs now, I think. And we're looking safety. I think the 9s is probably the safest, even though there's none of those currently on the board. Low 2s, nothing on the board, and the mid 8s are potentially safest tiles here because of the high character discards that have already gone. But at this stage, these are probably... It's one of these 2 that are gone, depending on what we get here. I really hope he doesn't disconnect here. Come on, premium person. Come back to us. For the glory of the YouTubes. Well, if he doesn't, of course, I'll get...
West wind.
Oh, there we go. Alright, north is no help to me.
North wind. Two bamboos.
No. But that
Red
now means
dragon.
that this pair, strangely, I can now get rid of.
One character. Two
Nice.
bamboos.
Okay, so I'm one away. I can draw either the 8 character for 9 bamboo or the 8
7 characters,
5
3
bamboo,
dots.
and I am in Tempai. With reach only officially, but
One bamboo. Two bamboos.
alright, I'm going to keep that because it gives me another option for discards later. It doesn't actually overly help the hand, but I
5
can now
dots.
draw a 3. If I were to draw a 3 or a 6 now,
7
in fact,
characters.
a 3/6/9, I could now get a pin through weight on. So 3/6/9 character.
9 bamboos.
There's a lot of things I can draw which help me out here. That wasn't one of
4
them.
bamboos.
3/6/9 characters, 9 bamboo, 8 bamboo, or 5 bamboo. I've got quite a lot of tiles I can draw
7
now.
bamboos.
I can in fact even draw
4
the 8, and that
characters.
would give me 10 pipe because I just get rid of the 4 or the 7.
8
So many tiles I
bamboos.
can draw. That's one of them, unfortunately, but I can't take it. 7 dots was not one of
7
them.
dots.
Ah! I need to play aggressively as the dealer, but I can't just call because I would have nothing.
North wind. 2 characters.
Come on. 3/6/9
dots.
characters is my ideal one here. There we go. We go reach. Get rid of the 8.
8
Oh no!
characters.
Oh darn it! No! Oh flip's sake!
8 characters. North wind. White dragon.
Something
2
disconnected
characters.
from there, but oh for God's sake, no! I've actually messed up that one.
8 bamboos. 2 bamboos.
I messed that up because the 9 was obviously my pair. If I'd have got rid of the 4 and the 7, I'd have been in. I've misclicked. On the plus side, I don't suffer a chombo penalty because somebody else won the hand, thankfully. What did Chris actually get? Concealed Dora. That actually saves me so much. I lose more tile points directly to him. Oh, fuck. I went autopilot. I don't know what the heck I was thinking of there. Oh, fuck. Okay.
South wind. 2
So basically,
bamboos.
the reason that was so bad is because I declared a
1
reach on a
bamboo.
hand that wasn't ready. If it got to the end of the game, you have to
Red
reveal your hand
dragon.
if you're in a ready state. And declaring a reach, you are declaring yourself as one away.
Green dragon.
If it turns out you
1
were
bamboo.
lying and you weren't, then
9
you
characters.
lose points equivalent to a
9
Mungan
dots.
to the table. Now, because I'm dealer, that would have been 4,000 points gone to every player
East wind.
because I misclicked.
5
I should have clicked the
characters.
7. I clicked the 8.
Green dragon.
Okay.
North wind.
It probably wouldn't have mattered overly because he would have won next round anyway, and I didn't see a winning tile come up, so... Mind you, I wasn't paying too
4
much attention to that. I was
characters.
lamenting the
1
fact that I'd been
character.
really stupid. Well, it's a warning. Always be aware of that.
East wind.
Well, I'm now down in third
West wind.
place. I'm the last dealer, of course, which is always a nice place
West
to be
wind.
sitting, but
6 bamboos.
I could do with a hand coming up here.
1 character.
Oh, I haven't even really been analysing this one at all. I'm going to get rid of
9
that.
bamboos.
My reason for that is potentially a 4, 5, 6 Sanchiku is available
1
now.
bamboo. North wind.
If I can draw the either of the 5s, I'll probably go
2
for it.
bamboos.
That is an 8, so we're not going to go for that.
8 characters.
So it would be Sanchiku, 1 Dora, basically looking at
Red
that.
dragon. South
I'm
wind.
probably going to try and call the 5s if they come up now. I know I said I don't normally, but we might try.
2 characters.
Nope. Going to get rid of the
1
1,
dot.
2 thing here.
9 bamboos.
Because I can always switch this into just
4
a Tanyo
bamboos.
hand, actually. The important thing about Tanyo hand in this particular in Mahjong time is that it is
3
a
bamboos.
concealed hand only. You're not allowed to have an open one of those. That is looking very nice, actually. I'm going to get rid of the
8 bamboos.
So that gives me 2, 3, 4. If I can get Ipeiko as
7
well on
bamboos.
that,
8
not
characters.
far away. 3 or 5 would be ideal here, though.
5 characters.
Not going to call that. That is nice. I'm going to gamble here. I'm getting rid of a 6.
Characters.
Because I want the 2-5 there anyway. So I've got my pair. I've got another sequence set up. Darn.
7 bamboos. 9 dots.
What have I got that's safe against him? 4.
East wind.
That's probably safe. It was his
1
earliest
character.
discard was a
Green
character.
dragon.
He probably is
5
not waiting on a
dots.
character tile. 5 dots is safe, which is...
9 bamboos.
I'm out.
4 characters. 3 dots.
Well,
3
I'm
bamboos.
not necessarily out, but it's not brilliant at this stage.
1 dot.
No, I'm out now.
4 characters. 3 characters.
And that gives me 2 more safe discards, so I'll take those
White
kindly.
dragon. Red dragon. 3 characters. 5 dots.
So
7
yeah,
characters.
I'm out of this game. Importantly, you lose more points if you directly deal in than if he declares a self-drawn win. So
9
this
characters.
makes sense. There's also not that many
3 characters.
turns left,
White
and I
dragon.
should have enough
8
safe tiles to
dots.
survive this. Let's say dot wins it for him. Nope.
8 dots.
White dragon.
White dragon. West wind. West wind.
Might have an issue in a bit. I mean, I've got the east for now. Probably the maybe the 2 bamboo isn't
9
safe. I'm
characters.
thinking. It probably is safe actually. I'm not going to
East
doubt myself
wind.
too much.
7 characters.
North was
2 characters.
1 down, 2 characters, which is fine for me. That
8
gives me another one.
dots. 2
You
characters.
always want certainty
South wind.
if you can get
7
them.
bamboos.
There we go. And yep. So he was waiting on a 2-5 bamboo wait. Okay. On to the next one then. So because the dealer was in a ready state, he remains dealer for this round. So we're now in first Honma, essentially. So there's an extra 300 points on available for this one, and this looks okay for a quick hand.
North wind.
Pair of dragons always a nice thing to have.
3 characters. 1 dot.
I'm not going to call it though until I get that set of them though. I'm going to get rid of a 9.
9 characters.
7 first here.
7 dots. 8 bamboos.
The 2 also gives me the option of a Sanshikyu as well with this, which would be a nice thing to attach.
9 characters.
But it's gone now,
2 characters.
because it gives me 2 waiting things there. The only problem is I just discard the 9,
8
so
dots.
that could come back
South
to bite
wind.
me later.
White dragon.
Pair of 2s. I'm actually going to get rid of this
8
8-7 right now.
characters. 1 character.
Because
4
obviously I'd
dots.
rather not be waiting on a for a 10 wait later. So I'd rather just get rid
East
of it now.
wind.
Oh, thank God.
9
That
characters.
is... Oh, I've got nothing is coming up at the moment.
1
for me.
dot. 7 characters.
I'd have to consider passing the dragon now, actually.
1
from this.
dot.
I'd have to consider it. I'm not going to call that. Get rid of you.
7 characters.
Right, now we have a few more options available to us, actually. But we'll see about that.
8 characters.
Characters come up. I've
6
discarded
dots.
nothing but character tiles, so if I end up on a character weight after all of that, that
7
would be amazing.
characters.
Right,
3
now we're
bamboos.
changing what we're going for. I've got a potential 7 pairs, but I've also got the toy available if I need it. So 5.
3 dots.
5
Red
pairs.
dragon.
Nah, we'll go for that now.
Pong. 7 bamboos.
Right, 2 more needed.
4 dots.
4 dots is
8
enough.
characters.
I can also call the 4 dots or complete this sequence if I need to
West
finish.
wind.
But we'll see what comes up.
8 bamboos.
Actually looking quite like it's a dots
2 characters.
Honitsu looking
8
at this,
characters.
which is a nice thing to be bluffing when I'm really not.
3 bamboos.
Get rid of you.
5 characters.
Because that gives me essentially more weights there. I've got 1, 3, 4 if I end up waiting on this section of it.
4 characters. Pung.
Of course, now we're just going for the
3
direct
dots.
Toy. So Toy Chun, no
6
Dora.
characters.
Waiting on
White
6 bamboo
dragon.
and 4 bamboo.
8 dots.
And at this stage, I would
West
call
wind.
a Khan on the 2s because
6 characters.
I'm now in a ready state.
South wind.
So therefore, getting the additional draw, getting the
6
additional
characters.
Dora tiles potentially, is an advisable thing
North
to have.
wind. West wind. White dragon.
Now, to play safe against the Toy hand, you basically discard what's already you can
9
see
dots.
2 copies of, where possible.
2 characters.
Because I can actually be waiting on just about anything, and probably not Honitsu
North
now,
wind.
based on
5
what I've got out
characters.
there. But they've got to guess what I'm using.
9 dots.
9 dots, nope.
1 dot.
1 dot goes away for now.
South wind. 5 characters.
I think you're playing safe against somebody. I'm not sure who you're playing safe against, but probably me. Oh yeah, you are playing safe against me, actually.
3 characters.
Which I don't like.
Green dragon.
Yeah, that's his last discard then. Oh no, actually no.
8 dots.
That's how many are left.
2 bamboos.
It confused me there, because I know it's the last 14 tiles left in the wall, but...
Pung.
Ooh, we're going aggressive towards
East
the end.
wind. 1 bamboo. One character.
Nope.
9 characters.
9 doesn't help me.
9 dots. East wind.
Ah. Come on, 4, 6.
Red dragon.
No con for me.
5 dots. Four bamboos.
Ron.
Mahjong.
Against the current leader, that is a good thing to do there. And I take the lead off of that, actually. That's my details. So yeah, it's not the best of hands, but it's worth about 5,200 from what I remember of the rough scoring measure. Nope, I don't want to leave the game. I'm winning now. I did get rid of a chat, didn't I? No, yeah, that is where the chat is, but it's fine. Nobody's chatting anyway. So let's see what we get from this. We get not the best of starting hands, but it's certainly manageable.
North wind.
So I have a slender lead going into the end
White
of the game.
dragon.
Here. Do I call on the white dragon this early? No.
North wind.
Now, sometimes it is worth calling a dragon early, but I'd say generally only if you're quite close,
North
1 or 2
wind.
away.
3 bamboos.
Because there's always the possibility of using them as safe tiles later, which... Actually, this seems to be the most sensible table
Green
I've played
dragon.
at in quite some time with regards
West
to safety
wind.
play.
One dot.
Which is a bit
Red
disconcerting in its
dragon.
own way, to be perfectly honest, because I'm used to people playing absolute
Red dragon.
wildly, to be perfectly honest. 2 red dragons are
dragon.
gone. I could have kept that for a bit longer, but there's not that much need to.
1 character. 8 bamboos.
It's sometimes useful if you see 2 red dragons, just keep it, because it's a safe tile. You can get rid of it at any point, while you get rid of the more risky potential tiles.
2 dots.
But we'll see.
South wind.
This stage... this stage we're
7
not
dots.
that really
1
advanced
bamboo.
from where we started.
1 dot.
That's a help.
1
So
dot.
this is our second sequence.
1 bamboo.
Do we're drawing a 7.
4 dots.
A couple of 7s, that should be awesome.
3 dots.
We'll see what comes up. Get rid of
9 bamboos.
9, 2, and 6 bamboo next, really. Because the rest all
9
potentially
bamboos.
can help each other.
7 characters.
That doesn't. Reach.
South wind.
Alright, I drew a red dragon, so that's fine for now. I'm not sure how to play against that. I mean, it's mostly
4 dots.
low
8
dot
dots.
discards.
2 bamboos.
That's
8
safe,
dots.
so that's fine. I have another
4
safe
dots.
one next turn.
2 bamboos. 9 dots.
I'm going to get rid of...
2
Oh,
bamboos.
damn it. I would draw a pair of them, but I'll get rid of both of these now. There's still a possibility of attacking
3
here.
bamboos.
I'm not completely out of
1
this.
dot. 6
But I'm going to
bamboos.
stick to my safe tiles as much as possible.
2 bamboos.
And as you see, it's sort of paid off, really.
2 dots. 9 characters. 8 characters.
Nope, passing that.
6
So I'm
bamboos.
now 10 high, waiting on a free 6. I don't have a Yaku at this stage. If I can change the 1
North
to a 4,
wind. 3 bamboos.
I've got it. But other than that, I'm relying on self-draws, free 6. Nope. What did he get there? Fully concealed hand, reach, Dora. So that's only 4,000. That's not a lot of points, but yeah, that's enough. He's just taken the lead over me. And he's now dealer. 2 hands really remaining.
West wind.
Playing
North
Elf.
wind.
I'm so quite thankful for drawing the second white dragon there because his
North
hand was
wind.
not looking
North
particularly
wind.
good here. I should play this quite aggressively from here because I'm quite close.
Red
to
dragon.
One red gone. I'll get rid of that.
Red dragon.
There's enough stuff that's close to each other here that I can probably afford to
South
aggressively
wind.
play this for a
8
quick
dots.
Haku only hand here. But we'll see how things develop.
One bamboo.
So I still need the white dragon set, really, for that. And I don't like calling until I've got that secured, because it does tend to backfire on you.
8 dots.
I'm going to keep the east wind until I see one go out, though.
1 character. 6 dots.
Because the other alternative of taking this hand into a chancer...
East wind.
Wait there. Well, there's the east gone.
East
You
wind.
see, this is now looking a little like it could fall into chancer territory.
9 characters. Pung.
I don't like gambling, but I need to put
6
some pressure on.
bamboos.
So that's what I'm doing here. I'm putting some pressure on. Call of 9s, no character tiles discarded, and just playing a new suit.
7 characters.
Hopefully that will...
3 bamboos.
Nah, I didn't really. That might backfire on me later, but I can live with it for the short term.
8 characters. East wind.
Because part of the problem is we're playing the, you don't
3
tend to play
bamboos.
these first
4
if you're going
characters.
for a Honetsu or a Chinitsu. You like to sort of hedge your bets initially. So it doesn't quite look like a good Honetsu hand here. It also doesn't look like Chanter, which is probably slightly
8
helpful
characters.
in its own sort of way, especially as all of the 8s have
2
been
bamboos.
neglecting. Normally you'd see sort of considerations, considering what he's discarding, considering what I've discarded.
4
There's
characters.
no way my hand should stretch to Chanter.
1 dot.
It shouldn't. We'll see about it later, but
7 bamboos.
I'm going to pass that. That gives me
5
an option on that
bamboos.
side of the board now, actually. And I was going to call the 9s for a Sanshiki Doko, which is the same triple in each colour,
2
which
dots.
is still potentially
7
bluffable
characters.
at this stage, unless he's got some.
9 dots.
He did have some, as it turns out, but
5 dots. 8 characters. South wind.
I need one of these to be
5
finished
bamboos.
shortly.
1 dot.
Yeah, we're going out of that little wait now. I'm going to have to rely on
West
White Dragon
wind.
only.
South
There's
wind.
too much going on. I could have got rid of a 9 there and kept things going, potentially, but
3 characters.
I don't
4
feel that it's going
bamboos.
to work. Not with this many draws left.
White dragon. Pung.
Especially as now I'm in Tenpai.
9 bamboos.
That's a better move based on what I've done there. I'm now Tenpai, waiting on... I've got to wait at
3
least.
bamboos. 7 dots.
It's not the best of waits, but I can improve it later if I need to. If I draw a 4. And it's 2 Dora.
2 bamboos.
The 2 Dora is critical for this
4
one.
dots.
Haku 2 Dora, I can live with that as a hand.
4 characters. South wind. Red dragon.
In fact, actually,
4
the fact that I've
bamboos.
not discarded a single character all game is probably not going to
9
help me win,
dots.
but it will help knock him
5
off the darn
characters.
dealer spot unless he wants to play risky. And every character he
5
discards now
bamboos.
is risky. Sumo. And then sometimes the game just gives it to you. Those are good times. It's not a sumo, obviously, for this one because I've got an open hand, but still, Dragon Dora Dora. 5,200. I'm not objecting to that. Going to my last hand, I can win with anything at this point. Let's see what it gives me. No bonus tiles coming up. Well, there's a few, but I've got nothing directly matching. Let's throw out the South Wind first. Because this is the South round. It's a bonus tile for everybody. Double bonus tile for the guy to my right.
Pung. 7 dots.
And you've got something. Which is a
1
nice thing
bamboo.
to start with. If I've given you 2 tiles on the bounce, then this is not going to go particularly well here. I do not want to be facing a bonus tile Honitsu hand against me here.
2 bamboos. 8 dots.
Yeah, I can call that, but I won't.
6 dots.
This hand looks like it will probably go to Pinfu quite...
Red dragon.
It might not. We'll see on this. The hope is it will stretch to Pinfu.
7 characters. 4 dots. Red dragon.
Or at the very
Green
least
dragon.
Tanyo, which is the other thing it could stretch to quite... It should stretch to Tanyo quite easily, actually. The only cards I've really got is 9, which is
5
next to a
characters.
pair.
White
Problem with that,
dragon.
of course, is over here, but... And then the north, which is isolated.
4 bamboos. North wind.
I'm not getting a lot of help, and it's not helping me win quickly.
6 bamboos. 5 dots. East wind.
Let's get rid of the 8 character then.
8 characters.
Oh, I got rid of that on the set based on the 7-5 I saw on the right, but no, they decided no.
Four dots. 3 dots. White dragon.
I can get rid of my White Dragon now, which I'm
White
perfectly happy
dragon.
with. 'Cause
2
I'm happy
dots.
to end this in a draw with
Red
me
dragon.
not being in Tenpai. That would win me the game. At most, I'd lose 4,000 points.
1 dot.
Or there'd be a 4,000 point switch, and I'm more than that ahead of everybody else.
2 bamboos. 9 bamboos.
So I can afford,
3 characters.
to not be in Tenpai at the end of the game. So really, what I'm worrying about at this stage is any free Han hand from you
Green dragon.
or you.
1 character. West wind. 7 bamboos.
I'm not going to call. I have no reason to at this stage, and I'd prefer to keep safe tiles against you if I can. In fact, I'm prefer to keep safe tiles
Wind.
against anybody. And that gives me
9
my
dots.
Tanyo up
3
at the very
bamboos.
least.
Red dragon.
We'll see whether we can make anything of that a bit later.
3 dots. 1 bamboo.
Somebody was,
2
somebody
bamboos.
was in the process of calling
6
that, so it must have been
bamboos.
you.
West wind.
Another west wind.
West wind. 4 dots.
27 tiles and I win.
3 characters.
It's not me, but somebody can go for it.
Chow.
Oh, right. Honitsu
4
on the
characters.
left. But I can match his
4
Honitsu
characters.
discard. I'm going to match his Honitsu discard.
North wind. 1 bamboo.
Honitsu Wandora. As long as I don't deal in, 5,200 is not enough to direct
White
for it to win
dragon.
off somebody else. He's got another bonus. That's more of a problem, but that's the gamble
6
I'm taking
dots.
right now.
6 bamboos.
I will play safe
4
against him,
characters.
and then we will hope.
3 dots.
It's possible he's after something else, but we'll go for
8
the 8
dots.
dots. Based on his early 2 discards, the other 8
9
dots been
bamboos.
discarded.
9 bamboos.
That's easily the safest thing we've got.
2 characters.
The entire board going safe against
8
him.
dots.
I'm surprised these 2 are, because it's...
7 bamboos.
Ultimately, yeah, I'm not going to bother that, and that means these
5
are safe
bamboos.
now. Or should be safe. These should be safe as well, but I'm not going to risk it, especially not a bonus. He could have a bonus as well, so that
1
might
dot.
actually give him Mungan. But we got another
6
definite safe
dots.
for now. 8 tiles to go.
3 bamboos. 6 characters.
That was risky.
Mahjong.
Has he got enough? Did he get enough? No, he did not. He won the game, but he didn't have enough. Let's just have a look at that last hand then. So yeah, it was a 3,900 hand from a non-dealer. I forget it's non-dealer, so it would have been slightly lower. Whew, that was Mahjong. I'm still victorious, and I am now up to 47,000 dragon chips. Hurrah! I like being above 40,000 dragon chips again. It's a good thing. Until next time.